Hello everyone, we're off on another adventure with Old Dan and Lisa Ann. This is Forest Service Road 149, where the Ouachita Trail crosses Muddy Creek. In this video, we'll be showing some areas from Muddy Creek to Muddy Mountain along this road. Muddy Creek. Muddy Creek, it's not so muddy today. It's not perfectly clear, but it wouldn't be considered muddy, I wouldn't say. Scary old soul on the trail. This is one of the little campsites we've camped at before. In the early spring, late fall / winter. It's right on the creek, only you're up above. Got a pretty view. Let me back up and scoot on around here. See it a little bit better maybe. Go rolling in. This is on upstream of the Muddy Creek Bridge. Muddy Creek. I'll be doing good if I don't end up slipping down. These rocks are kind of slippery, slimy. But this is upstream from where we've camped also. That's where I just came from. It's a really pretty creek, especially when it's flowing a little bit more than it is now. We're already into May now, so things are not flowing as much as they are normally earlier in the spring. Old Dan, he's on up the creek somewhere. Ran off and left me. Looks like a pretty good little hole of water that'd be fun to play in the hot summertime. Almost be fun right now. Might be just a little tad chilly still though. There he is, I caught up to him. Another little shoal right above the spot I was talking about that might be fun to play in. On the side of the road, looks like. Yep. All the butterflies. So this is close to the headwaters of Muddy Creek here. Hello, old Dan.
Hey.
We're a little farther upstream on Muddy Creek than we were a while ago. And we're still on Muddy Creek. We hiked into the Suck Mountain Shelter from the Forest Service road we were on a little bit ago that goes over Muddy Creek. And old Dan is doing a little cleanup mowing here. And here is an after video. We're headed to the top of Muddy Mountain now. Okay, we're on top of Muddy Mountain today, walking toward the Muddy Mountain Tower site.
It's uphill both ways.
About 2.5 miles from where we park. And we'll show you if there's any views with all the vegetation and leaves on. We'll show that to you when we get there. And we're hearing the cicadas again today. There's old Dan. We're a weekend later today than we were on the previous part of the video. We ran out of daylight that day to finish and didn't have time to walk up here and back. And we'll add in a few pretty sights along the way, if you can see them for the shade and the shadows. Pretty little row of rocks. I'm guessing that those were just shoved off to the side when the Forest Service was building the road up to this side. But it's pretty now. You may not be able to see them as well as I can. I enjoy the big rock down below, 2 of them. I enjoy the rocks. Makes it pretty. So you're not just looking at old grown up dirt roads or trails. I think this is what my little granddaughter picked me this weekend and gave to me. Actually, I think she picked it for her mama first, and then she took it back and gave it to Nana. So it wasn't in pristine condition by the time I got it. A few wild roses down in there. They are about to the end of their season. They're pretty enough. Okay, this is the old circle drive to the tower site. See if it's too grown up for us to get to where we need to be. Get a little bit of view through there. Maybe we'll get more later. Old chain link fence. I don't know if you can see that. Pulling from that tree across through there. Pretty. Some pretty roses. I guess this is where the tower sat at one time. This is the bottom side of the circle drive. Our walk up here was pretty much a bust. There's too much vegetation to be able to see anything. We'll have to come back sometime in the winter during leaf off to be able to see anything. You can normally see the Suck Mountain Shelter from here, but not today. This picture shows the top of Muddy Mountain where we just came from. And this ends the adventures today for Old Dan and Lisa Ann. We'll see you next time. Happy trails, y'all.